It is 6:50 a.m. Sunday, April 13th, 2014. And yesterday I didn't make a video because we were still reflecting and stuff um, from our weekly time of fellowship and kingdom advancement time. Um, I think what is in my head right now, stemming from yesterday, is just what God has ordained you to do, you don't need permission for. And I don't know, I'm just reminded of every time in my mind when I think about things that should be done, where I used to think, okay, I think you should submit to authority, but most of the time we be waiting around for other people to give us the A-OK about what God has spoken to us. And um, if God spoken something to me or made something, um, if He showed me something that needs to be addressed, then why not address it? Like, why sit and wait? And when I think about just about where my ministry on campus and the church, it's like there's so many things that I think need to happen. And so God is like, okay, so what you about to do about it though? Don't be blaming somebody else when I've given you that authority. Operate in it. And so I think yesterday, um, having the opportunity to be a part of someone's journey of trying to understand where God is calling them, and then to, in the evening, begin to reflect on where God called them from, and beginning to verbalize testimonies, just like a coming up full circle to see this is where I was, this is where I am, and this is where God is leading us. And so, I'm just thankful for this season in my life because I I struggled with not having friends when I was younger. And I've said that before, but I struggled with not having friends. God was my friend. God gave me friends, and God is our friend. And so that I feel like that's going to be like the central theme of my testimony is I am a friend of God. He calls me friend, and I am a friend of others. They call me friend. So it's just interesting to see the way God can work and use what we used to hold against them to bring about our transformation. Um, and just how the enemy will try to use what God will use to help you find Him to also distract you. So even in this past week, I saw God try to use, not God, the enemy try to use my friendships um, as a way to distract me instead of as a way to build me up in Christ. So now that I literally just came to this revelation right now, I have to be mindful of I how I carry out my friendships and how I cultivate my friendships, because I know this is a place where I can meet God, and this is also a place where the enemy will try to attack. So I think I'm going to be more mindful now, um, because of receiving that just now. So you know what? God is steady speaking, and the kingdom is still in need of being advanced. So, gonna make it work. Gonna make it work.